Okay, we are live. We picked Pathfinder, and because it exists, we're going with the first one. It's the first one I own. I'm sure there's an earlier one, like the tabletop out there somewhere. But this is the first one I own. It came out in 2018, so it's not too far back. Um, it's roughly as old as Baldur's Gate. I know Baldur's Gate says 23, but it actually launched in like I believe late 2019 or early 2020, and then stayed in alpha for ages. Uh, anyways, um, the stream says we are an alchemist. That's going to be true. We're going to pick our subclass, and we're going to be trying to play each of the subclasses for each class. So in future streams, you'll see that it says like alchemist, grenadier, something like that. Um, and then I forget what I put. But we'll set that up right now. We're gonna start our first game. I have beaten this game, I believe, as an alchemist, but it's been so long that I don't remember which variant of the alchemist that I chose. Um, with that in mind, I was going to joke that that's Valerie after her accident, but I don't have either of the expansions you can see here. Barnhold's Lot, don't own it. Beneath the Stolen Lands, don't own it. Just the main scenario. Um, I've never seen these other ones in my price range. I am terrible, so I will be playing on story difficulty. Um, I will I will tune this up. Like if I find that this is absurdly easy, you guys can see in Baldur's Gate how bad some of my RNG is, not to mention my decision making. Um, but I, if this is really just stupidly easy, I will turn this up. Um, I forget what this starts on by default, but I always put it on automatic. I hated kingdom management. Um, the last time I played this, which was I think it was like 6 years ago. Um, and so these are our basic settings. Now we're gonna make our character. I am an alchemist, so I am going to choose new character. And ugh, no, no. This is probably more closer to myself, but we're gonna keep going. I don't know. I wish I could just play without a portrait. Some of these are bad. I don't remember what I did last time. You'd think we'd be able to get past it. I'll just go with the generic. I think the generic red face. I mean, it's a little bit stocky, but we should be able to get away with that. Maybe that one. Yeah, we'll just do the default one. That way we don't have to go through this mess every time. Picking our race. I'm generally not one to optimize the race because I kind of like the extra challenge of like, you know, I know it's on story, but despite me saying this, it's like your guy's just naturally dominant in whatever it is. And so, for example, in I think EverQuest, you had erudites who had massive intelligence bonuses, and and so you start out much stronger than everybody else. Now it's all flat, but I just that is not fun. I just want to start out average, and so we might do elf. We get elven magic. Okay, that's fine. Um, this may give me a bonus. You can see humans, like humans would give me weird bonuses that I don't want. I'll be an elf. And oh, actually, I don't want the Constitution penalty because I'm terrible. So I'll go with the human. And so we get 2 to 1 ability score at creation. We get +2 to an ability of our choice. And it looks like we also get a feat, maybe. We'll figure that out as we go. But humans are pretty neutral, pretty average characters. I don't know. Face 1 is fine. Skin tone is fine. I don't want to be a... I'll be a toothpick. Okay, I'll be a toothpick. Hairstyle's fine. We're not too worried about that. There's not much customization. Beard, heck yeah. I'll let it. Oh, I thought I went red. There we go. We'll go red. Main hand is left. That is, or sorry, right. That is okay. So that's everything for our setup, and then we go forward. Now we're choosing our class, and so you can see we are just going to be a generic alchemist. In the next playthrough, we'll be a grenadier, then a vivisectionist, and then a chirurgon, or chirurgeon, or whatever. Yeah, whatever that is. Will be the fourth one. There is one exception though, and that is if I'm finding that the classes are just too stagnant, like there's only like a 5% difference between the classes, then I'll just go down this list. And I mean, it's already a long list, but I'll just use this instead of this and this. But we're going to go with this for now. And so, Alchemist, next. Allocate ability points. We have a basic idea because Pathfinder is basically Dungeons and Dragons. The stats do a little bit more in this one because their system is slightly different. And so we do have to be just a hair careful. Oh, so it has marked what my class skills are. That's really cool. Okay. I may go with like more knowledge stuff first, because I don't really know how the trickery stuff works. And so let's look at what is use magic device. Oops. There it is. Activate magic items. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's put a point there. Perception, hunches. Okay, that's going to be good for exploring. Skin the dead animals. Oh, right. Lore, nature might help a lot. And then I think we're going to go... I think we'll go world first. I think we'll go knowledge world first, even though we do want Arcana. So we're going to pick up Arcana. I think we'll go with world first, because I don't remember this aside from a few little bits and pieces here and there. I don't remember most of the game. For this one, it looks like, so yeah, it looks like 10 is our base, just like Baldur's Gate. Oh, that's interesting. Intelligence. Very cool. Let's give ourselves 1 intelligence, or +1, the modifier, +1. Dexterity is I think this character is supposed to be a ranged attacker, not, the image is not it at all, but I think it's supposed to be a ranged attacker. I could be wrong. And then, so we might want a little bit of dexterity. Or no armor at all. Yeah, we don't wear much armor. Yeah, we won't need much strength. We might put a couple of points in Constitution to get a slightly higher health pool. And I don't know much about the game, so that's what I'm going to do. Other than that, we're going to tweak up our intelligence. Oh, that's what those are linked to. Why is charisma attached to use magic device? Yeah, right there. It enables you to use magic devices. We'll put a single point, a single +1 in there. And we don't get much from this. I'm going to put it in anyways. And then hopefully we're not screwed later. Okay, my racial bonus will be, I'm going to put it in dexterity. I'm going to put my racial bonus in dexterity. Looks like I get some spells. Oh, why am I getting a text? Looks like I get some spells. I start off with, it looks like 2 level 1 spells, but I can't do anything. Oh, they come down the line up here. Okay. So I'm going to have decent AC, it looks like. Okay, so it's just showing me some calculation things. All right, I think, oh, we almost forgot to finish our skill points. Wow, that's awkward. I think we should go, well, we get our lore arcana, and we can grab our trickery, so we can get the full layout for our character. That's really nice. Although it might have been good to go persuasion too, but we'll find out later. Now we get to choose our abilities. Now we get to choose our abilities. Okay. Okay, so this, I think, makes it harder to dodge our bombs. So the dice check is a little bit higher that they have to pass. Weapon finesse might be nice. I think I'll take point blank shot initially. I don't think we start with bombs. I could be wrong, but I will take point blank shot. And then, do I get another feat? It looks like I do. Oh, point blank might be nice when they're closing down on me. So I'll grab that. And then next up we'll take ability focus bombs. But for now, this will give us a consistent use, even if our bombs are down or if it's a situation where we don't want to use bombs. We can still hopefully make a meaningful contribution to the team. Oh, did I have something to do over here? I don't think I did. Oh, let's see. We can use bombs. And we can create a mutagen. Get 2 natural armor, 4 alchemical bonus to an ability score, and -2 to my mental scores. I'd take it to wisdom. That's not the end of the world. Okay, so let's go forward. These are our spells. Throw weapons further and more accurately. Okay, we're not... I mean, the bomb throwing would be great. But I don't understand bombs very well. I think we'll go with that one. And then, yeah, it's tagged out right there. True Strike, everybody likes that. We could use Targeted Bomb. Pick up Shield, I like that. And then I think we'll pick up, what does Stone Fist do? Ooh, no, we don't. We definitely don't want that. And this is only for me. I don't think I'll have to run from anything, so I think what we're going to do... to do a reduce and enlarge, because enlarge gives us strength, and reduce gives us dexterity and a penalty to strength, so we can use that on strength characters to make them a little bit weaker. And then we'll grab Cure Light Wounds, and that should be good for us. Okay, so that's our spell setup.
A trivial task.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Stand with me. We cannot be defeated.
My skills exceed yours.
Out of my way! This will hurt.
I do not like that aggressive voice. That was terrible. I mean, it's not that it's a bad voice, but that shrill sound that the voice makes.
With grace?
Cover me!
Adventures are exciting.
No.
I'll take care of it.
I will see this through. Let's move.
Ah, a test of my abilities.
Sure. Let's see. We're born on Day's Nuss. The second of Day's Nuss. I need to grow up. Enter a character name. This is Alchemist A. And that lets us know we're Alchemist. We choose an alignment. We'll be neutral good. Start out neutral good for now.
Follow if you dare.
Yeah, that is fitting. Okay, I think we've made a decent character here. So let's complete and see what happens. So 200 years ago, other countries existed, and then they mashed together. And they don't want to be together.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
I'm gonna let her talk her little things, because it's been a while, so I don't need to just skip through everything, because I know it all.
Where are they? This is taking forever! They didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
She sounds like a communist. A barbarian communist.
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
You should just she or he just materializes. Should have come from the back.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless. Exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
For some reason, I think he's a cleric. I think I remember him being a cleric, and he's just so down and out already.
If I may please answer the question.
Oops.
We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
Let's see. I'm an alchemist and a human, so let's try and pick an answer that an alchemist and a human would answer.
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Words, words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
She sounds slow.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Restov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Now you're talking.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet, go, and return in triumph.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson? Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. It doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about. Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way. Oh yeah, she's fantastic. You can tell she could tear a bear's head off with her bare hands, but she kind of scares me just a little. But, I mean, her sword's twice as big as I am. She could cut me down without even noticing. Just think on it a bit, all right? I'm sure you'll agree. All right, I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Okay, we talked to them. I don't... Oh, there's not that many people. Yeah, movement tutorial and all that. It's all well and good. Okay, it looks like there's just a few people we can talk to. I'm gonna try to talk to them in a certain order, because I don't remember if they just, like... Oh, they don't really say anything. That's it. I thought there was more. There was more talking.
The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers, or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Oops, I skipped that. I don't know why they have her leave. Maybe it's so you can learn the combat one.
Their life ends here.
And so here it's trying to have me use the Alchemist bomb. what is it trying to have me do?
This spell works differently. This will hurt.
Get out of the fire there. I did not notice that the fight was paused. That's well, I gotta pay more attention apparently. Chain shirt. Okay, let me collect that. I don't like that it's. Whoa! Get out of there. I don't like that holding Alt
In
doesn't
due
seem
time.
to do anything. Okay, I have studded leather. Chain shirt is light, gives me 1 extra armor. I have the torch. This does 1 to 4. And this does 2 to 4. I think I'm gonna equip the torch as my weapon. Never mind, I have a freaking spear. I'm gonna leave the gold. I don't remember if something bad happens if you take gold.
Ah, a test of my abilities.
Where is our ranged attack? Oh, that's my belt. Here it is. I just want to do a generic. I just want to do a generic ranged attack.
You should have run.
You're just in time. A bit longer, and either Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us get. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
That's very odd. Okay. I do not have much life left, apparently. I'm basically dead. So... let me use my potion there. It says I have my ranged attack. I'll have to figure that out. equip that. I don't remember if something bad happens to you for putting the ring on.
I'm there.
Talk to Lindsay.
And so they walked on.
I'll take care of it. We should move.
Do this basic pattern for now. For some reason I thought they just followed me. We get another fight up here. But where the heck is my... just my basic attack? Maybe if I do nothing?
Strike!
Serves you right.
Leave this one to me.
No.
You deserved it.
Okay, that's really weird. I'm not understanding the combat very much, but we are...
I do what I must.
Maybe we can go in here.
It's time to act.
Hey, and everybody's dying.
For Gorum! It's the end for you rats!
Go, Lindsay. And now...
Just die already!
Oh, no.
Don't hold back.
Okay, she hits hard. Oh, she takes hits too.
Any last wishes?
Time to get my hands dirty again!
This will hurt.
Boom!
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down. Blood for Gorum!
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly...
What, stupid, sweaty, and
I keep
always
forgetting.
looking for something
It's
to
not bonus
gobble
game.
up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Sorry about that. Oh, we can investigate this. That was a powerful creature. That's just statues.
I'm off.
apparently.
A trivial task.
They dare to attack me?
Okay. Another battle. Take out the raid.
Out of my way!
Oh, some scam call tried to get me.
This is where I step in.
Another scam call. Oh,
You should have run!
huh. I missed him. Or did I? Oh man, that was a lot of damage.
I'm there. That was easy.
Masterwork light ace. Breastplate, but I have a feeling like I remember you get in a lot of trouble if you actually raid the armory.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Okay. We're going to... We're gonna save. Save. And we're gonna try walking down this hallway.
Interesting.
Anyways.
There's something here. A trivial task.
Okay, check this. Getting quite a bit of stuff. What is my carrying capacity?
In due time.
Okay. I think Jamandi melee attacks. And so I'm actually going to leave her not quite all the way forward. Oh, wait.
Unworthy.
She can actually get to them, but not attack them.
Serves you right.
Destroyed.
Leave this one to me.
Wretched things.
I don't remember this puzzle. I'm sure it's something
Follow
fun
if you
in it.
dare.
Okay. So those 3 switch on that one. And only those 2 switch on that one.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Have to get them all.
I am never
Facing
wrong.
You have my attention.
Or maybe they all have to be down, as if they're letting their guard down. Let's see here. We can control these two, I believe. The secret is to switch these, and then potentially... No, we're still missing one.
My skills are absolute.
Ask.
Okay, what am I, what am I actually trying to do here? I think we're just trying to get them all, I'll try to get them all down. Okay, back to what I was doing here. So that one goes to those three and just switches them. This one switches the first two. This one only switches those two. Right. Okay, and then this one only switches those two. Or those three. Did it on accident, but it is all up is what we're looking for. You know what, I've already stolen so much. I'd be surprised if she doesn't just kill me for that.
I'm there. This will be quick.
You deserved it.
Strike!
Okay, a little lucky there. A little bit lucky. Granted, it's on story, so we're gonna get lucky more often than not.
Just die already!
No! No, I don't know why we skipped. That's
Don't hold
frustrating.
back!
Despicable. Advance!
Time to get my hands dirty again!
Man, he's kind of weak. Little bard girl is way stronger than he is.
Ah! Everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
Of course. I'm from Kadira. But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished. But if you'd like to share a dinner and pleasant conversation, just say the word. I like making new friends. I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
Okay. Looks like that. Nope. Think we can get through? Oh, there's nothing there.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much. Too late. Forgive me. Oblivion is calling. I'm dying. I knew this expedition was doomed. Oh, Grotus, that's impossible. Oh, it seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god, not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
What a funny guy. We should get one more ally, potentially.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side. Catch up!
May Abadar keep you safe.
Can we actually run through the fire? We're gonna try. Let's try the diplomacy to bring her on our side. Okay.
I do what I must.
Huh. Okay. Take all that shit. We finally made our way back to where we started.
This will hurt.
Try and control that thing. And then we want to work our way across.
Let us strike as one!
That's Valerie.
Serves you right.
Unworthy.
Is it just the leader that we have to take out?
You should have run.
Do not falter!
Okay. Attack of opportunity, obviously.
Repent!
You deserved it.
Magritium, Turinos.
Nada, ea, orama.
Okay.
Strike.
Try and shoot it. It's tough. Okay, Valerie needs to make it back into the fold.
Any last wishes?
Magritium, Turinos.
Wovash,
Wretched thing.
These guys did have a really
Don't
good
hold
plan.
back. This strike, my masterpiece.
Huge crit.
Onwards!
Maybe it just is giving me crits because this.
Stay behind me!
Your life ebbs low.
This is where I step in.
Despicable.
She should kill it. Or not. At least.
This will hurt.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger, and that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why she wasn't killed. The bandits recognized her as one of their own by this signet ring.
Probably, yes. But this evidence is circumstantial at best. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life the spy's anyone but this woman. I saw how she dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with her through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand. He's got the eyes of a spy. And the mug of a spy!
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed her true colors. She forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril, until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed. Showing initiative is no crime.
It is insane when faced with death to stop and question whether you may be breaking some law or rule. Even more insane would be to ask forgiveness for making the right decision. Sorry, but your words display a lack of wisdom.
What about that trick she pulled right before we came in here? Some scoundrels set your mansion on fire, and as we were approaching the room, we saw your brave guards, your underlings, dying in the fire, begging to be saved. And what did our leader do? She passed right on by, mercilessly leaving them to their fates. Simply heartless.
Alas, sometimes such decisions must be made. Don't blame yourself. You did the right thing.
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but she behaved decently, as a true leader.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
Lady Aldori, most of those who are to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
If my leader allows, I would join her team. She seems a worthy commander in my eyes.
All I hear when I listen to Valerie is the lady from
Commanders,
Sound of Music.
military leaders, all these laws and rules are but dust and vanity. I suppose I will accompany Tartuccio.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
As for me, I know neither of these 2. At least, not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted. But who knows? The road may bring me to the stolen lands, but not yet.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this woman. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
They need to make Amiri's voice
All right,
just
we have 2 teams.
just a bit softer.
To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the stolen lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navakta's crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Levitin's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies. I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it auto-loaded out of there. She actually talks a lot about her past.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, stolen lands. Heroes are on the way.
Okay.
Adventures can wait.
It looks like we do have to tweak.
Their life ends here!
As I was saying, we do have to tweak a little bit of how much we're carrying, get that down in weight. We're gonna do that after the battle.
You should have run!
Tear them apart!
Let us strike as one!
Serves you right.
Adventures can wait. I'm off.
Looks like I'll have to drop some stuff here. How far down do I have to go? Okay, so I just can't be overloaded, apparently.
Adventures can wait.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Okay.
I heard that in a faraway tribe, people entertain themselves by throwing huge logs. Whoever throws it the farthest is the strongest.
Throwing logs. Ha! What weaklings. The mammoth lords lift mammoths. I used to lift 2 at once.
Okay. Auto saved. We will also, I believe, we will save here. And that oh yes, thank you. Yeah, I don't have a second monitor, so I can't see the chats, unfortunately, but thank you for the good luck wish. Um, this is our stopping point for the day. Tomorrow, I'll try to update it tomorrow. I could be a little off, but we're going to continue on to the outpost, which I think is over here. Uh, so far, it's only given us the option to go sideways, so we're going to keep going sideways for now. Although it looks like the river's kind of gone away from us, but yeah, we're headed this way. Um, so we'll pick that up tomorrow and hopefully make just a little bit more progress. I am tomorrow also going to spend some time looking into these little dots by my characters. I think it's just the overweight flag. Um, and hopefully the outpost that we're going to has somewhere to sell. Uh, and so I'll take care of that there. Uh, but yeah, that's it.